How's it going, YouTube? Oxy here, and welcome back. So for today's video, I'm going to be speculating, predicting, if you will, games I think that we'll see at the Microsoft Bethesda showcase. So, I mean, what is there to say? Obviously, they bought Bethesda. Crazy amount of games it's going to bring in. Obviously, whatever Bethesda's going to announce is now part of Xbox, the brand. And yeah, so just going to go over a couple, what I think we'll see, and let me know in the comments, do any of these interest you, or, I'm looking forward to any of them. So the first one, Wolfenstein 3. Obviously, it's been a while. I mean, the last mainline Wolfenstein's been, 2017? And then, of course, if you're familiar with the series, Machine Games, the developer, they do like a main line and then a side game. So the New Order, then we had the Old Blood, the new Colossus, and then we're at Young Blood right now, which obviously is like, so Wolf 3. Are we gonna get it? I think we'll see it. I think it's the most likely game we will see there at the event. And, I mean, again, it's been a while. The only caveat I could say, or just thing that could prevent it from being released, is the fact that Machine Games is also working on a Indiana Jones game. Nothing has been shown. All we've seen is, of course, like a teaser image, like, I guess a teaser trailer, but it's very short. Just shows the map, Indy's hat and iconic whip, and that's about it. Oh, and that the game will be produced, or I guess directed by Todd Howard, the guy behind Fallout, Elder Scrolls, and Starfield. But yeah, I think we'll see Wolf 3. I think it's about time. Probably gameplay trailer, maybe release date, but yeah, Wolfenstein. And I mean, next, this one I'm iffy about, but hey, that's always the fun, right? It's just predicting. Fable. We got the teaser trailer, obviously, at last year's, what essentially was Xbox's E3, because E3 officially didn't happen because of the pandemic and everything. But yeah, Fable. Now, that one I'm iffy just because, again, we did get the trailer last year. So this year, it's like, what would we get? I would assume, hey, I could be wrong. I'd assume there hasn't been much progress made, so again, it's like, it's one of those, we'll just have to wait and see what happens, right? But yeah, honestly, I don't see Fable happening, but it'd be cool. If you've played like the original and the second one, back on the OG Xbox and 360 respectively, great games. And Fable 3 is good, don't get me wrong, but the first two were better. So it'd be nice to see Fable return. It was essentially like Xbox's premier first party RPG, and they were really fun, and it'd be nice to see it come back. And yeah, we got Wolf 3, Fable. Now, I guess let's have some fun, right? Really speculate. So, there have been reports that Xbox will have 5, unannounced games, being revealed at the event. So it's like, what could those be, right? What could we see at E3? And it got me thinking. I was like, they probably, I would imagine at least one, just one, would have to be a legacy title. So essentially Xbox digging into their back catalog, right? Older than IP. Again, so to preface this series, game, we'll get into it, is in my top 3, all-time favorite games. It was man, when I first got it, it was just awesome. And I'm talking about Conker. Conker's Bad Fur Day, a sequel, right? Other Bad Fur Day, the original title. I'd love to see Conker return, honestly. It's a shame, really. He's an unlucky character, and what I mean by that is just that every time Conker is like, so Bad Fur Day, right? It released at the tail end of the N64. I want to say like 2001. Like, to put perspective, 2001, the Dreamcast, PS2, and then of course that same year the original Xbox and the GameCube released. So it was literally like the next generation was here, and that game released on the N64, and then of course Xbox, Microsoft bought Rare, you know, and they owned them, and again the game was remade, Conker's Bad Fur Day, Live and Reloaded, for the original Xbox. But again, it released at the end of the console's life because it released in 2005, and what came out in 2005? Oh, that's right, the Xbox 360. You get it? It's like Conker's always just been so unlucky that he always releases at the end, and that's why his games are actually collectible. I mean, thankfully I own the N64 original, not complete, no, just the cart, and the original Xbox Live and Reload. I own them, and like I said, love the character, love the series. I'm not lying, like, you probably see a reaction, like, I would pop off if we got a Conker's, like, reveal. That would be amazing, but realistically, I don't see it happening. Again, Rare, they have stated before that they want to focus on new ideas, new IPs, so not really their back catalog, which is unfortunate. And obviously they're working on Everwild, or like the new, their new title, right, after Sea of Thieves, so we're probably going to see more of that. But yeah, it would be, I mean, I'd be lying if I say I wouldn't be hyped for that. And then finally, just the last big one I see, because again, with most of these, we're just going to see game updates, right? Like, just updates of, like, series, like, we're probably going to see the next Force, just teases like that. Like, Halo Infinite. I mean, how could I not mention that, right? We definitely going to see gameplay, probably get a release date. A lot of people are speculating, obviously, it's going to come out November 15th, 2021, this year, to coincide with both the 20th anniversary of Xbox as a brand with the release of the original, and of course, Halo. Halo was a launch title, so, they're one and the same. Nothing is more Xbox than Halo, so, hey, I hope they announce a special edition console, and, with luck, I'd be able to acquire one, and, when the time comes, do an unboxing. But yeah, Halo, this one to look out for. But the last one I wanted to talk about, just really get into, obviously, is the so probably the game that I and most of the audience is like there for, that we care about, Elden Ring. So Elden Ring was first announced at Microsoft's 2019, so pre-pandemic E3. That was the world premiere, and yeah, I think it's fitting that we get a trailer for Elden Ring. Bandai Namco, the publisher, has said they are going to be at E3. Not holding their own press conference, I doubt it. I don't think they have, really. So it would make sense being revealed at Microsoft stage. It'll be revealed again. I mean, it's been 2 whole years since any official word. Yeah, we've had supposed leaks, but just in my opinion, they didn't look legit, look kind of iffy. But yeah, Elden Ring. I mean, it'd be awesome to see. I mean, like, just imagine. Like, either way they did it, it would be, like, showstopper. So it's like, imagine it's, like, the first game they reveal, like, the beginning of the press conference. That would be pretty insane, wouldn't it? Like, just, that'd be Microsoft setting the tone, like, a statement, like, we're back, Like, Don Matrick, he might have ruined the Xbox One, but Phil Spencer is, like, the phoenix in the ashes, right? Rising to, like, save the brand. And yeah, they could start the show with that or end it. I mean, they could end the show with Elden Ring, because obviously it's like you save the best for last, and that'd be awesome. Now, this is, like, out of left field, but honestly, I think it would be pretty insane. I mean, let me know what you guys think. Like, could you imagine if Elden Ring was revealed to be exclusive to Xbox? Now, I don't see it happening. I mean, I believe it was already revealed to be multi-platform, but I mean, that hasn't stopped games in the past. I mean, an example I could give is like, look at Epic Games, right? With their Epic Games Store, you know, competing with Steam. Obviously, there's been games that have been announced for Steam, and then all of a sudden they're Epic, you know, exclusive, the Epic Store exclusive. So it can happen. I'm not saying it wouldn't, but that would be insane. I mean, look, the argument I could put, I mean, it would be unfortunate, you know, to see a multi-plat game become exclusive, but at the same time, PlayStation has had two Souls-like exclusives with the original Demon Souls and Bloodborne. You know, those two are PlayStation exclusives, and it'd be cool to see Xbox get one. Maybe not Elden Ring, but in the future, I'd love to see one. It'd be awesome. But yeah, guys, those are just a few games that I think would be cool to see, and you know, let me know in the comments below. Is there any I missed? Any that you're looking forward to? I mean, there are other little things, like apparently Disney is shopping around like Star Wars games, and I've seen a really cool, like, apparently the Coalition, so the Gears of War team, might be working on a Star Wars game, so who knows, maybe we could see that, and that'd be cool, right? I mean, exclusive, I mean, you never know. I mean, Sony has Spider-Man, and if you know, Spider-Man is only exclusive movie rights wise, not game wise. So, you know, that was just Sony going out of their way to make that game exclusive. Whereas Star Wars, I mean, maybe Xbox will answer back like, okay, y'all got Marvel, or like, you know, Spider-Man. Well, we got, can you imagine like a Mandalorian game? Or you get what I'm saying? Like, possibilities are endless, and it'd be really cool. E3 season is always the most exciting like time of the year for gamers, and you know, expect coverage of the conference. Definitely gonna see what it's all about. Maybe even reactions, or just like an overview, like what got announced, and like, yeah, we'll see. Definitely exciting time, and make sure to stay tuned for that, guys. But as always, you know, make sure to like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, all that good jazz. And be on the lookout for future videos every Tuesdays and Saturdays. As always, guys, I've been your host, Oxy. Take care.